असतं.
प्रोजेक्टर मशीन हाराई जाएगा ख्याल रखते
the President arrives. I am faculty, BRAC School of Public Health, BRAC University. On behalf of the Governing Board, faculty and staff, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the third convocation of BRAC University. We begin our ceremony with recitations from the Holy Books. May I request A.M. Sikatullah to recite from the Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين فانشزوا يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات والله بما تعملون خبير. O ye who believe, when you are taught to make room in the assemblies, spread out and make room. Ample room will Allah provide for you. And when you are told to rise up, Allah will raise up to suitable ranks and degrees. Those of you who believe and who have been granted mystic knowledge, and Allah is well acquainted with all.
May I request Indrajit Bhattacharjee to recite from the Bhagavad Gita.
Born after death, he eventually bored. Thank you.
May I request Dominic Bennett to recite from the Bible.
Good morning. Today's reading is taken from the book of Psalms. In you, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be put to confusion. Deliver me in your righteousness and cause me to escape. Incline your ear unto me and save me. Be my strong refuge, where I may continually remain. As you have promised to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, O my God, out of the hand of the wicked and out of the hand of the sinful and cruel. For you are my hope, O Lord God, and you are my trust from my childhood. My praise shall be continually of you. I am a wonder unto many. but you are my strong refuge. Let my mouth be filled with your praise and your honor all the day. Do not cast me out in the time of old age, and forsake me not when my strength fails. Be not far from me, O my God, and make haste to my aid. I will hope continually, and will yet praise you more and more. My mouth shall shout your righteousness and your salvation all the day. I will go in the strength of the Lord. You have taught me from my childhood, and till now I have declared your wondrous works. When I am old and grey, O God, forget me not, until I have shown your strength to this generation, and your power to everyone who is to come. God bless all of you. Amen.
May I now request Tonmoy Barua to recite from the Tripitaka.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Buddhang saranang gacchami, dhammang saranang gacchami, sanghang saranang gacchami. Bahudeva manusya ca mangalani yatiyantang aktamana sattanang rohi mangalamuttamam. Yasavana ca bananang munyam ca sevana puja ca pujonyanang yatanga mangalamuttamam. Podhiru podhe savaso ca bhubbe ca katamayatta atta samma bhone dinyatanga mangalamuttamam. Mahasanchaya sipaya vinaya ca susikkita subhasitaya vaca yatanga mangalamuttamam. By the name of the God. In the development of the Noble Eightfold Path, the Buddha has given the 5 spiritual powers or faculties which have to be developed and balanced so that concentration and mindfulness can be cultivated and wisdom developed, which will destroy the fetters and enable one to realize the fruits of the path. These 5 spiritual powers are faith, energy, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom, which has been described in the following suttas.
May I now request the Honorable President of the People's Republic of Bangladesh and Chancellor of BRAC University, Professor Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, to declare the convocation open.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the Chancellor of the University, I hereby declare the 3rd Convocation of BRAC University open.
I now invite Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, Pro Vice Chancellor of BRAC University, to deliver his welcome address.
Honorable President, People's Republic of Bangladesh and Chancellor of BRAC University, Professor Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, respected President of the Governing Board of BRAC University, Mr. Fazle Hasan Abed, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Jamilur Reza Choudhury, my respected teacher and today's Convocation Speaker, Professor Rehman Sobhan, graduating students, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of BRAC University, it is my great honor to welcome everyone to BRAC University's 3rd Convocation ceremony. This is an event I look forward to each year, as it gives me the opportunity to congratulate all the graduates, teachers, and staff. We were fortunate again this year to have the Chancellor, Professor Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, amongst us in this wonderful venue. Thank you, sir, for celebrating our success in this 3rd convocation. I'm also delighted to announce that we have in our company today Professor Rehman Sobhan as the Convocation Speaker. Let me take this opportunity to thank Professor Sobhan as well. This morning, I'm pleased to welcome the parents who have supported their children in the last 4 or 5 years and made this day possible. We are indeed grateful to you. Choosing a university was a big step 4 or 5 years back, and today I'm confident to say that BRAC University had both stimulated and support your children that will shape their future and provide them with the tools they need to successfully build a career and a full and rewarding life. Our strong reputation is an evidence of our quality and delivery towards ensuring an outstanding educational experience. I have been fortunate to spend 26 years at BRAC, out of which 2 years at BRAC University. And in that time, I have witnessed its remarkable transformation towards becoming a world-class institution, well known for its student-centered approach and a distinctive program and services. I am also pleased to welcome members of the governing body, academic council, teachers, colleagues, and management staff who have over the years shared our vision to make this university a truly student-centered learning institution, and whose support has meant the best possible experience for each and every student about to be conferred the degrees today. I sincerely hope that each of you will pay tribute to your achievements and ours and enjoy this special day arranged in your honor. Finally, dear graduating students, as I welcome you to this ceremony, where we also bid farewell to you for a challenging life ahead of you, let me tell you that your success today reaffirms the continuing strength of the education that we have provided you. You must feel very privileged today, as very few of this country get the opportunity to avail higher education. Please reflect upon the education that you have received and what your past generations have. Please make best use of this privilege and come forward as alumni of BRAC University to contribute towards the society that awaits your active participation to solve problems. I wish you a wonderful life. Be wise and be safe. Relate to what you have learned here in your professional and personal life, and congratulations once again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saliuddin. May I now invite Mr. Fazle Hasan Abed, President of the Governing Board of BRAC University, to deliver his speech.
Honorable President of Bangladesh and the Chancellor of the BRAC University, Professor Iajuddin Ahmed, Convocation Speaker, Professor Rehman Sobhan, members of the Governing Board, members of the Faculty and Administration of BRAC University, graduating students and their guardians, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome all of you to the third convocation of BRAC University and to congratulate most heartily all our students who will be receiving their degrees today. As the founder of this university and the President of the Governing Board, it gives me particular pleasure to witness another cohort of our students going out to embark on a new phase of life, that of further studies or work, which will take them through numerous career paths. For those of you who have completed your graduate program, undergraduate program, and are about to receive your first degree, the university's primary focus was to provide you an opportunity to study in sufficient depth and breadth the subject in which you have majored, and to impart to you a broad understanding of the arts and the sciences. We have also required you to develop the ability to communicate clearly, cogently and effectively, both verbally and in writing. These we consider to be essential hallmarks of an educated person. For those of you who will be awarded graduate degrees. I must say that we have tried to provide you the best postgraduate education possible. However, we will continue to try to strengthen all our postgraduate programs by combining high-quality Bangladeshi teaching faculty with those from the best universities of the world, as we have already done in our public health and governance programs. The World Health Organization has recently featured our School of Public Health as one of the premier institutions in the South. And over the next few years, we hope that our Masters in Business Administration, Development Studies, and Governance and Development will acquire similar reputation for excellence. I hope we have been able to develop in you all an inquiring and analytical mind, an ability to conduct a rational discourse, and a moral grounding that will help you to navigate through the many ethical dilemmas which you will confront in your lives. I hope we have been able to inculcate in you an understanding of the value of discipline and hard work, as well as a habit of reading widely, so that you continue to learn throughout your lives from the thoughts and experience of others. These are the attributes of a morally astute, well-educated person fit for leadership roles in today's globalized, interdependent world. Your performance throughout your working life will be intimately linked to the reputation of this university. If you achieve excellence in your profession, occupation, or in the positions you hold, BRACU University will be a beneficiary. Its reputation as a center of excellence will grow. We therefore naturally look forward to all of you achieving excellence and leadership in whatever field of endeavor to which you choose to dedicate yourselves. However, before you begin the next phase of your lives, I urge you to consider what place you wish to take in history. While I hope you will go on to fulfill your own ambitions and excel in the chosen fields, you must all keep in mind that there is always an obligation beyond self. You will ultimately be remembered not for what you have achieved for yourselves, but for what you have contributed to society. From you we expect great things, and I'm confident that you will make us proud. I am deeply aware that the faculty and the staff of the university, who intimately interact with the students throughout their formative years, need to be superior role models. Exhorting students to work hard and to be disciplined, caring and moral in their actions will only be successful if our faculty and staff can themselves set examples of strong work ethic, possess high moral principles, and can demonstrate an ethical, caring behavior. I trust our faculty and staff have these personal attributes and will endeavor to live up to our expectations. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the Honorable President, Professor Iajuddin Ahmed, for gracing this occasion and for agreeing to confer degrees upon our students. I am grateful also to Professor Rehman Sobhan for agreeing to deliver the convocation speech, which all of us look forward to hearing. My sincere thanks to my esteemed colleagues on the governing board of BRACU University for the support they have given me in steering these institutions over the past several years. I wish to recognize the faculty and staff of BRACU University, led by Professor Jamilur Reza Choudhury, for the role they have played in shaping this institution. Finally, to the graduating students, I hope that your time here has transformed your minds and your lives, and I trust that you will face any challenge with confidence and dignity. My heartiest congratulations to you all and the best wishes for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abed, for your thoughtful speech. May I now request our Convocation Speaker, Professor Rehman Sobhan, Chairman, Center for Policy Dialogue, to deliver his address.
Honorable President, Chancellor of the University, President of the Governing Board, Vice Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor, graduating students, honorable guests, at the major presence in the field of private education in Bangladesh. The university has already set up some well-respected schools, such as public health, architecture, governance, where quality training and research are underway. I would like to felicitate the founders and faculty of the university for creating opportunities for providing quality education to students of ability, some of whom may have otherwise thought to travel abroad for availing of similar opportunities. BRACU University commands the potential and resources to graduate into an institution of academic distinction, if it can satisfactorily address some of the structural problems which afflict all private institutions of higher learning in Bangladesh, and can chalk out its own distinctive path to excellence. My address today is premised on a recognition of the promise inherent in an educational institution associated with BRAC. This critical link with the world-famous institution carries within it the possibility of BRAC University developing into a unique institution which is not only opens up horizons of opportunity for those who would otherwise have had no access to higher education, but can play a path-breaking role in building a more just society in Bangladesh. This is the third convocation that I have been privileged to address, following invitations by Independent University, Bangladesh, and last year by East-West University. Both these universities, along with BRAC and a few others, such as North-South University, have stood out from the proliferating number of private universities as examples of successful private education. However, even the best of these institutions, and this includes BRAC University, cannot escape from the realities of a market-driven system. If we look at this year's graduating class at BRAC University, 190 out of 240 bachelor's degrees are being awarded from the two disciplines of business administration and computer sciences, including engineering. At the master's level, 72 out of 81 degrees are being awarded in business administration or in public health. This concentration in student preference is common to all other private universities. A market-driven system of higher education, unfortunately, leaves little space for building a well-rounded university. BRAC University was originally intended to be designed on the lines of a liberal arts college, on the lines of similar institutions in the US. The essential mission of establishments such as Swarthmore, Amherst, Williams, Wesleyan, and Pomona, which are amongst the elite US liberal arts colleges, is to produce well-rounded human beings as much as scholars, who major in a wide range of disciplines
from philosophy to history to music to the natural sciences. It is very unlikely that many students, if any at all, will pay market-based fees today in Bangladesh to be educated in philosophy or even theoretical physics. Those parents who can afford to extend this luxury to their children are more likely to be paying the astronomical costs of sending their children to Swarthmore or even lesser well-known establishments in the US or UK. This means that higher education in Bangladesh, as in the case of school education, healthcare, and much else, is becoming increasingly socially stratified and is designed to reinforce the inequities of our society. I had therefore focused in my addresses earlier at IUB and East West University on the importance of salvaging and reconstructing our public institutions of higher learning, because they are still the most serviceable avenues for higher education. I will address my remarks more specifically on the occasion today to BRACU University. In the remainder of my address today, I will address my remarks more specifically to BRACU University and beyond it to its sponsoring institution, BRACU, which is now the largest NGO in the world. BRACU is now a globally recognized role model for addressing the problems of poverty. Its social mission now extends beyond Bangladesh into Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, and many other countries, including sub-Saharan Africa. Given its universal mission to end poverty and challenge injustice, BRAC needs to link its subsidiary enterprises to this meta-vision, which has earned it national and global eminence. BRAC University cannot remain divorced from BRAC's larger mission. Unlike other commercial ventures, such as microfinance, which is self-sustaining, or ventures such as BRAC Bank or BRAC Delta Housing, BRAC University will not for many years, if at all, become a net profit-making enterprise, whose surplus revenues will underwrite BRAC's social ventures. Nor is BRAC University likely to create the idealized concept of a Swarthmore-style liberal arts college, producing our leaders of tomorrow. The dynamics of Bangladesh's education market preclude such a possibility. Hopefully, the private educational market will gradually accommodate a wider disciplinary focus, which will broaden enrollment into more functionally oriented disciplines such as economics or architecture. I am happy to note that BRAC University has already started offering a bachelor's degree with a major in physics, and is perhaps the only private university in Bangladesh doing so. But it is not very likely that any time soon BRAC University will be graduating students with degrees in political science, history, philosophy, biology, botany, or other branches of the natural sciences. In such circumstances, BRAC University should give some thought to charting its own distinctive course, which will set it apart from the prevailing market-driven system of private higher education. One of BRAC's foundational goals was to build a more equitable society. BRAC University can aspire to serve this mission by seeking to bridge the growing social disparities which are being created in Bangladesh's highly inequitable educational system. The university may contribute to this process by giving more emphasis on serving both BRAC's core constituency of the resource poor, who are currently being bypassed by the private universities and are now even finding it difficult to find places in public universities. Since BRAC University is already a well-established institution, this broadening of its mission would need to be pragmatically carried out. BRAC's effective educational programs and the promising work in its specialized schools need to be sustained and further improved, but with a greater focus on the problems of the deprived in their research and pedagogy. In the event that BRACU University works to expand its purpose, to more systematically link its mission to BRAC's original vision, this could be done through several routes. I take the liberty of pointing out two such routes, which may be explored by BRACU University. First is reprioritizing the university's disciplinary progress. The second is reaching out to BRAC's core constituency of the deprived. The market for studies in business administration is already being served by both public and private universities. There is thus less need for BRAC to make this discipline their primary source of degree. The computer science students are also being accommodated elsewhere in the market. If, however, BRAC University would still prefer to use the academic capital it has accumulated in these two disciplines, then it should consider restructuring its curricula somewhat to more specifically develop business skills designed to serve NGOs such as BRAC, or to work in enterprises which are either owned by the resource poor or social enterprises whose profits are targeted to serve a social purpose. In the same way, BRAC University's graduates in computer science could be specially trained to develop software for serving networks providing telemedicine or high-level education services, or even market information of the lines of some of the telecentres being set up around the country to serve farmers. These BRAC University graduates would thereby be equipped to serve NGOs connecting their core customers to the IT revolution. Or the graduates should themselves be setting up a variety of IT enterprises targeted to these constituencies. BRAC University can also contemplate offering specially designed courses to address educational opportunities to students around the world. They would be quite willing to pay BRAC's present level of fees, or even higher fees, for the privilege of such an education. Within Bangladesh, how far such motivated youth, with parents willing to pay market fees, would be forthcoming in large numbers remains to be seen. I would like to think that there are a large number of young people drawn from better-off segments of our society who would aspire to equip themselves for public service. Indeed, now that BRAC is internationalizing itself, it would need many more specially trained graduates from both Bangladesh and abroad to serve in its international programs. BRAC, along with Grameen Bank, has already responded to the challenge of market failure in meeting the credit needs of the resource deprived with the provision of microfinance. BRAC University has similarly responded to the market failure to meet the educational needs of the resource poor. Through its globally recognized program of non-formal education, 32,000 BRAC students educate close to 1 million students from the most deprived families. This is a huge achievement because it recognizes the importance of access to education as a critical instrument in raising people out of poverty. BRAC and other non-formal systems of education have helped to expand the intake of our primary schools, but they have been less successful in improving the quality of primary education. This is reflected in the heavy attrition of students, particularly from the ranks of the resource poor, as they move up the academic ladder. As a result, few children from resource-poor families can aspire to move out of their social class through the path of higher education. This reflects another significant market failure in responding to the need for higher education by the resource-deprived. It would be consistent with BRAC's earlier success story if it could respond to this market failure to meet the need for higher education by the resource poor. BRACU University should accordingly aim to carry forward the excellent work of the BRACU education program by playing a catalytic role in introducing this class to the opportunities for social transition offered by higher education. The university could initiate this process by significantly expanding its intake of students from resource-poor families through substantially increasing its scholarship program, which today covers 82 resource-poor students out of a body of 2,035 students. As an organization committed to serve the deprived, BRAC is in a position to mobilize international funding, as well as commit its own resources to ensure that within the next 5 to 7 years, scholarship support can ensure that at least 50% of its enrollment comes from resource-poor families. This group could be cross-subsidized from the 50% of fee-paying students drawn from the national and global market, whilst drawing upon income from endowment funds specially dedicated to the international community to support the resource deprived. Such a program is already sponsored in South Asia by Ford Foundation, whose scholarships support 25 resource-poor students at BRAC University. The newly established Asian University for Women, currently set up in Chittagong, has also raised substantial endowment funds from the international community to support up to 150 women students drawn from across Asia from families of modest means, in an initial enrollment of 300 students. BRAC University's scholarship program could be underwritten by endowment from not just organizations such as the Gates Foundation, but could also be supported under the PRSP and related poverty reduction program of the development agencies. Development agencies today are traditionally reluctant to invest in higher education because it tends to serve the higher income groups. However, the scholarship program dedicated to reach resource-poor families as part of a conscious effort to bring households out of poverty would have enormous international impact. Whilst funding to underwrite such a scholarship program could be arranged by BRAC without too much difficulty, BRAC University would also need to ensure that boys and girls from resource-poor families have the minimum qualifications for entry. Some research could be undertaken to inquire as to how many students graduating from the secondary school system with a high GPA average come from households with a monthly income never below, perhaps say, $2,000. BRAC University would then target its enrollment to this particular cohort of students. BRAC would also target its own core constituency of microcredit recipients to see how many of the offspring of such families have attained minimum qualifications needed to enter a university. BRAC University could then introduce a special preparatory program to upgrade the learning capabilities of such an intake of scholarship holders from low households to bring them closer to the level of the normal university class intake. A much larger body of students from resource-poor families could be more fully equipped to enter BRAC University and other institutions of higher learning. If special investments could be made in setting up secondary education schools dedicated to becoming centers of excellence, designed exclusively to serve low-income families. Such a program could be made an integral part of both Bangladesh's education sector program, as well as its agenda for poverty reduction. BRAC can show the way by setting up model secondary schools in selected districts over the next few years, which would aim to graduate around 500 boys and girls every year from each such school. Such a program would serve as a major instrument in equipping the resource poor to fully participate in opportunities for higher education. My concluding message is targeted to the graduating class, who are undoubtedly waiting expectantly for me to end my address so that they can go on to receive their degrees. My congratulations to you for, in fact, making the grade the beneficiaries of an excellent education. However, the modifications I have suggested in the mission of BRACU University apply to a generation of students who are yet to enter university. You have already benefited from the quality education offered by BRACU University. By virtue of carrying the name of BRAC on your university diploma, you will inspire a sense of expectations both from your prospective employees as well as the society around you. Most of you, I am sure, are conscious of your distinctive identity and have developed a sense of social obligation, so that many of you may invest all or some of your time in some form of public service. You are entering a more uncertain world than that faced by your parents. But it is also a world with a much wider range of opportunities. Make good use of these opportunities, not just for yourselves, but in the service of your country and a community around you. Have a great life. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Rehman Sobhan, for your inspirational speech. I will now invite our valedictorian, Farzana Ashraf, to come up and honor her accomplishments. Farzana represents the class of 2007 as the valedictorian. To qualify for such an honor, the graduate must have attended BRAC University for 4 years and maintained the highest cumulative grade point average. I am very pleased to give the opportunity to Ms. Farzana Ashraf to address you today.
Honorable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, respected teachers, guests, and dear fellow students, good morning. I am Farzana Ashraf from BRAC Business School. This is my pleasure to be here to deliver my valedictorian speech. First, I would like to thank Allah for giving me the ability and opportunity to stand here today as a valedictorian. I would like to recall the contribution of my family, my parents in particular, without whose support and blessings, I wouldn't have been able to reach this stage today. Here, I would like to quote my father's almost regular advice to me. If your desire is through efforts honest, dedication unfinished, your dreams will definitely come true. Thank you, Father. Your words have always been a source of inspiration to me. I'm thankful to BRAC University, my school in particular, for making my 4-year journey so pleasant and memorable. At times, it was difficult. The teachers looked rude and the system without any hurt. But as I look back today, I feel that if my teachers, my school, and the university were not so persistent and demanding, my life could have taken a different turn. I'm grateful to the scholarship programs of BRAC University for helping me to make my dreams come true. And my friends, where would I be without your support? I'm sure that there are some people present in this hall today who are even happier than me for my achievements. They never let me down, helped me sustain my enthusiasm, and cheered me up whenever I was upset. Their presence, care, and love have always strengthened my faith on the fact that I have the abilities to achieve all that I have dreamt of. Last but not least, I want to make a promise to myself. The honor today will not just be a compliment, but a challenge to make me work even harder towards loftier goals. Thank you, BRAC University. Thank you all.
Thank you, Farzana. May I now invite the Vice Chancellor of BRAC University, Professor Jamilur Reza Choudhury, to deliver his address.
Honorable President, People's Republic of Bangladesh, and Chancellor Professor Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, President of the Governing Board of BRAC University, Mr. Fazle Hasan Abed, Convocation Speaker, Professor Rehman Sobhan, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Iajuddin Ahmed, members of Governing Board and Academic Council, my colleagues from BRACU University, the third batch of graduates of BRACU University and their parents, guardians and spouses, students of BRACU University, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. I would like to begin my congratulations to our graduating students and their families. This is your day, the day when years of study are formally recognized and rewarded. It is also an opportunity for those who have helped and encouraged you along the way to share your success. I have been very fortunate to be the Vice Chancellor of this university during its formative years and at this exciting time of change and growth that is taking place. BRACU University is more than just a teaching facility. The very heart of BRACU University lies in its dedicated faculty and staff who stand by us every step of the way, involved and active alumni, parents and guardians who have reposed their confidence in us to provide education to their children and most importantly, our student community. Students are the reason for our existence and BRACU University prides itself on providing a rewarding academic environment and an outstanding student experience, enabling them to graduate with confidence for a bright future. All these achievements recognize BRACU University as a center of academic excellence, and this adds further value to your degrees. With this, I am confident that you will continue to accomplish wherever your lives and careers may take you. I am more confident with the fact that on average, 93% of our graduates are employed within 3 months of their graduation, and 25% of the recipients of bachelor's degrees have already gone abroad for postgraduate studies. Some of our graduates were selected for prestigious fellowships for higher studies in European universities. They were the only recipients from South Asia after competing with graduates from other well-known universities in the region. We have tried to fulfill our commitment to ensure that our students are equipped to live and work in an increasingly global society. And so, it is with great sincerity that I say thank you to each and every one of you for helping to make BRACU University for what it is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Bangladesh has, in recent years, experienced a very rapid growth in the number of private universities. Many of these universities are trying to provide world-class education so that the graduates from these universities can compete with those from the well-known universities around the world. The movement of graduates from one country to another is also increasing rapidly. Efforts are being made to ensure quality education by setting up national accreditation bodies, particularly in professional degree programs. I am happy to inform you that after quite a rigorous review process, our bachelor's program in computer science and engineering has recently been accredited by the Board of Accreditation for Engineering and Technical Education in Bangladesh. We have tried to introduce some new programs of study. This includes some of the basic sciences like physics being offered as a major at bachelor's level and biotechnology being offered at master's level. Many of our programs have attracted global attention. This year, we have students from 12 different countries receiving their degrees. These include not only countries from this region, but also from Africa and North America. Let me also mention